Roy, your thoughts on that fateful day?
Look, I think about it every day, HG, as you well know. It was such a profound event, I think, in World Rugby League, to see these two. It was essentially a domestic Sydney competition in those days, as you pointed out, between Canterbury Bankstown and the Balmain Tigers. But there was so much import. It was as if the focus of the world had turned its attention away from the Cold War, as it then was, and was looking at rugby league, almost for the first time. And totally different world then. Cars were nowhere near as fast, and people thought more about what they were going to say. A lot more people put their tongues into gear, when their brains were engaged, rather than the other way around. It was a totally different world, different landscape. And as you say, it was going tickety-boo in that first few minutes, and it looked like an even contest, a bit of an arm wrestle, some described it as being. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Bar Lamb, the genius, brought all his skills to the fore that he'd learned at Western Suburbs all those years before, and punched Ellery Hanley in the head. And Ellery, I don't think he knew what hit him. No. He wasn't to know it was a fist. I don't think he'd ever been punched like that in his life, and he was a bloke who'd been punched many times. No, he went right down. That was it. That was the end of the section, as far as he was concerned, and the end of the section, really, for the Balmain Tigers. It was the turning point, I think, in World Rugby League.
It's a lovely summation there, Roy. Of course, the Balmain Tigers never recovered from this punch, and then, of course, they fell into disrepair and now emerged with the West Tigers. And so I believe you can trace the cellar-dwelling antics of the Balmain Tigers / West Tigers to this particular punch.
That was totally unnecessary. That's not what the kiddies want to see. And if you think this is a biased call, just wait until we get into the second half.